G'day, this is Simon from the Brackets here at a very perfect Southern California day and another perfect South OC Cars and Coffee. You know what's great news? The excitement, obviously, of everyone being shut up during COVID has obviously worn off a little bit, and our numbers are back to more civilized quantity. I'm guessing we've probably got 1,500 or so cars here today, which is actually a great thing because it just means that everyone was able to get in and out a lot easiar. It's a little bit later than I normally do the video, so we're going to probably see some empty spaces, but it's been a great morning. Some excellent cars, some crazy stuff actually. The new Mustang electric SUV prototype. That's right, John Chan, if you're watching this, I am talking about electric vehicle. And also a Koenigsegg that didn't want to park in the exotics row, wanted to be parked over just at the back by himself, which is kind of cool. And believe it or not, a slammed G-Wagon and a 101 motorcycle. So lots to see. Let's swing the camera around and go for a walk. So let's start the video with this morning. Check this out, Koenigsegg. Isn't this a pretty car? Carbon fiber wheels. It's just so beautiful, no matter which way you look at it. Regera is just such a pretty car. You know, one of those real true hypercars. There's only really a handful of them that you can think about with this sort of area. You know, this, Bugatti's obviously another one, and Pagani, obviously the third one, sort of in that class. But this thing is just absolutely amazing. Look at the wheels on it. Just absolutely beautiful. Next to it, not to be outdone, of course, beautiful Ford GT current model. Was powered by that 3.6 litre V6 twin turbo engine. Is it 3.6? I think so. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the notes, but great engine. Lance was here from Super Performance today. He's actually just got himself one of the new GT500s. And he was saying that when he first got his GT, he wished it was a V8. He said now he doesn't even think about it because the thing is so quick. So two very special cars, not even in the front row. They didn't want to be parked with exotics, just tucked over the back. Very cool. So believe it or not, this is actually a Mustang. Hard to believe it, isn't it? It looks more like a Tesla Model X, but it is the new Mustang SUV. They've brought back the Mach name on this thing. So it's really interesting. The front of it, I don't think really looks like a Mustang, although the lights are similar. But as we come around the back, check this thing out. It actually really does look like a Mustang from the back. So they've kept those lines. You know, for me, the jury's out. I think it's a nice car. You know my thoughts on electric vehicles personally, but that's other people like them, and I get that. I dig that. That's perfectly cool. I just don't know whether I see this as a Mustang personally, but I'm sure Ford marketing people know what they're doing a lot more about it than I do. But anyway, I think it's cool that it's here. I really love it when manufacturers bring pre-production models to our show. It gives a chance for all of our attendees to check it out. So we really appreciate that. It's a cool looking vehicle. It really is. I mean, it's a great looking thing. The interior in it is, you know, very, dare I say, Tesla-esque. They probably don't like me saying that, but let's face it, that's the market they're after. This is the Mustang guy who, you know, knows they need to buy maybe a second car, or in the next generation of their Mustang, you know they need to go electric. This is for that person, and I get that. I dig that. It's kind of cool. Rolling through front row now. James is daily driver. He's Panamera. Pete, one of my best friends. He's just got this back on the road. This is his GT350H replica with a very, very, very tough new motor in it. This is not a 289 anymore, but it looks authentic. This thing is amazing. You should see it. Hear it, actually. It's really tough. Jay's Ford GT. Tony's F12. Beautiful car. Look at this. One of our volunteers driving this thing. Beautiful Ferrari in that navy blue. Next to it, really nice looking NSX. Lamborghini. Another Lambo, the guys from TRTS, previous sponsors of Cars and Coffee. Isn't this beautiful? 928S, clean engine and an R8. Ferrari. Paul's Ferrari, another nice Lambo. Subtle black and red interior, looks nice. A really nice 488 Porsche. Another Ferrari here. Nice Lambo. Another nice Lambo. Urus, beautiful colour. That blue is really nice. McLaren 720S, Porsche, slammed Lexus, and then a Rivero, really nice car. McLaren, Porsche GT3, Lambo, very nice again. A M4, AMG, Porsche. Hey, really interesting. I think they must have wrapped this in a clear. This is a factory colour, but it's actually satin colour. Yeah, it looks like it's got a satin wrap on. It looks good. Really nice. 458 488. I think that one before I said was a 458, so it's a 488. 488 was 458. Audi, isn't this pretty? Check this out. Very nice. ZR1, and then come and check this thing out. Slammed G-Wagon. This is actually really, really well done. You know, once again, people are going to look at this, oh, I wouldn't have done that to a G-Wagon. I love the fact that somebody has thought they want to customize a G-Wagon like this. So it's G63 slammed in the weeds. That is, you know what? I think that's cool. I love the fact that somebody's done that. Very nice. More exotics in the Overflow lot. Beautiful 720S up here. More in the Overflow lot. Aston Martin, Lambo, beautiful NSX, Ferrari, McLaren, interesting colour. I think that's might be a wrap in that colour, and then a Supra up here. So a lot of cars starting to leave us now. I've just, as I said, a lot later doing the video, just a lot going on this morning. Nice Mustang there, Robert's Mustang, another one there. John, one of our volunteers, Alpha, Scott's beautiful GT3. Look at that Cayenne, interesting. Professor Joe's car with an LS in it. Lotus, Viper, Corvette, one of our regulars. Beautiful Mercury drop top there. Cute little Triumph TR3, AMG, and then BMW, classic Ferrari there, and then another one of our volunteers. Isn't this beautiful? This little Fiat Multipla, just absolutely lovely. Volkswagen road through there. Hardtop, couple of Beetles. And the cousin of Volkswagen there, a little Porsche, and a thing, then some buses through here. Look at them all through here, isn't that cool? All the way through here, so great to see. And then finally down here, this hot rod down the end. Cute little TR6 in that dark blue, looks great. Little 914, actually a couple of them side by side. The Porsche that was really underestimated at the time because it was built on Volkswagen's production line. More Porsches through here. Classic old Corvette there, RX-7 next to a 928S. Classic little Porsche Speedster. A little Fiat 500. You really appreciate how much bigger they are than the previous ones. And you look at it, and then a Volkswagen bus with a engine in the back, which is kind of cool. Rolling through, this is one of our regulars, also a Car of the Week winner. So many details in this truck. Make sure to check it out. LS Transplant. Just lots of little custom details. Challenger, Ferrari, nice fuel injected Corvette there, and I think it is a split window too. Holy grail, wow. RX-7 again, Lexus, very, very custom a minivan. So much work done on that thing, it's actually kind of cool. Cobra, BMW. This thing's kind of cool. This is a widened 66 MGB. It's actually been widened 11 inches. And it's running basically Corvette running gear in it as well, which is kind of cool. From a 95 C28, I think. Yeah. Porsche, Lexus, another Lexus there, really nice looking ZL1 coming in there. Such a great car, great engine at LT4. Another Lexus there, and another one. This must be Lexus Row through here. Look at them all through here. Very cool. All the way through, right down to the end here. Starting to see more and more of the C8 Corvettes. Look at that, we've got 3 of them all parked together, orange, red and blue. Great colour combination actually. BMW, classic old Ford hot rod, actually for sale. Very nice looking Pontiac there, 55 Chevy. And then good morning gentlemen, good to see you. Mustang, Ford, another Ford through there. Morning guys, good to see you. Mustang, this is great, isn't it? Little Nash, I think this is. Looks like, I always saw these things look like a shoe. Porsche, a Cobra up here. You can see back there, it's got a Whipple supercharger on it, very nice. Camaro, another Camaro there, another 60 set 8 over there. If you could hear this, this is very tough sounding. Look at the rubber on the back. And it's actually, you know, as tough as this thing sounds, it's actually not that loud, which I really appreciate bringing to the show, which is good. That ZL1 over there is actually louder. Next to it, a El Camino, classic old Ford leaving us there. As I said, doing this a lot later this time. That's a really pretty car, been here before, resto mod, but it's still running a classic 440, which I love. Chevy 2, great car, really lightweight too. They make good drag cars. One of the new T-Birds there. E-Type Jag, not running an E-Type engine in it though, something a bit later. I think it's got a newer Ford engine in it. Very lifted Tacoma there. Jeep, Survivor, Chevy 3100 truck, I think that is.
You know what?
A great looking old Buick there. Good to see you. Great looking delivery of Dan's 32 next to another 32. One of my favourite trucks. And then that guy I just said to, lovely guy, this is his old Ford truck. Great looking Survivor. Cool looking hot rod there, leaving us P1800 Volvo. Great old car made famous by the TV series The Saint, starred Roger Moore. Cool looking 32 hot rod there, very nice. 65 Riv, slammed in the weeds, and then a Porsche down here. 69 Camaro, little BMW, AMG, another BMW there. Cool looking Chevy Apache with a little motorcycle in the back, and then a 32, one of the regulars, running a small block Chev in it, very nice. Mach-1 Mustang, so another one. Plymouth, Mitsubishi 300ZX, look at that nice looking 67 Chevelle. Corvette, CV with some serious plumbing under the hood there, very nice. Cougar, next to that regular Mustang we always see, that nice carbon fibre fenders, and then there's that C8 we talked about before. Next row, as I said, a bit later in the day, thinning out Mustang, tough Corvette there, MGA, massive big Hummer there. El Camino, Ford truck, bit of a Survivor that somebody's taken to with a paintbrush. Mustang, GTR, not sure whether that's an 33 or 34. Now this is interesting, it's been made to replicate the old Chevy Nomad with a Corvette front on it, which is kind of cool. Corvette and a Mustang here. Beautiful looking Bronco there, love that colour. 57 Chevy. AMG, classic old Lotus there. DeLorean, Ford truck. That's cool, isn't it? GTO, very nice. And another one side by side, and another one, different eras. Great to see. Hellcat there, a couple of them side by side. Supercharged engines. Viper in there. Jim's beautiful Corvette. Really lovely looking Jeep Corvette. Okay, look at this. This is not something you see every day. Who owns this thing?
We don't know, but we're trying to find out.
Wow.
It's so funny.
Okay, so this may have to be car of the week.
Yeah,
what do you think, guys?
I think it's car of the week.
This is insane. This is a 4x4 Corvette. So in Australia, in the early 70s, there was a company, actually they might have even been in New Zealand, that were buying our Holdens at the time and putting them on 4x4 chassis. Is this yours? Don't go. I think this has to be car of the week. So don't leave until I come back, okay? All right, that is so cool. Porsche, Jaguar, couple GTR 35, BMW there. Nice looking Beetle, very neat in the back. Somebody stole his rear deck lid. Truck. Beautiful little 2002. I've got a soft spot for 2002s, they're kind of cool. This great looking Studebaker race car here. Listen to it running, it's really, really cool. Very cool. No, it's all right. It's not loud, you're good. That same trailer had a car of the week, motorcycle of the week, went a couple of weeks ago. Three great motorcycles. Old 300D Mercedes, of course, turbo diesel engine. Mustang with a Whipple on it. That's the new Whipple with a 3.5 rotor configuration. Really great power in it. Really nice looking Gen 6 Camaro. Anderson Composites cowl hood on it. Looks really cool. Nice wrap colour too. Very nice. It really suits the car. Lexus. A couple of cool little motorcycles here. This one, a little Mustang, that's a little chopper. Kind of cool. Speaking of Mustangs, another one there. And then a CTSV. Very, very, very tough looking Lambo. Have a look at the back of this thing. Couple of snails. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Very clean looking 56. I'm a fan of 56s. Nice El Camino on that beautiful pale yellow as well. 67 that one is. C10. Nice looking Corvette there. Another Nissan. Great cars, really iconic. Bronco. Some BMWs there. Corvette. Another BMW there. ZR1. Really nice orange. They're a great car. BMW, beautiful Porsche, another BMW down here. Mustang over there, Scion FRS, Cougar, a Charger, Audi, Corvette, Jeep, Pontiac, little beach buggy there, little Volkswagen Convert, nice looking Corvette. Mopar. Hey, this is nice, isn't it? 56. The yellow actually really suits it. Nice looking car. Viper. You know, if you said to me you're going to turn a 56 into a yellow, I'd think it's the old New York taxi, but it actually looks great. Red and white suits it. BMW, and then a Mustang here. Yeah, one of my favourites here. This great looking 32 with the Offenhauser heads on it. Looks good. CTSV. Nice carbon fibre hood on that thing. Subi, BRZ. Ducati 848 in there. Nice looking 67 Mustang. Corvette station wagon. You don't see a lot of those around, do you? I think that's the Mercury. Yeah, it is. Mustang, another Mustang over there. Another one of our regulars. We've actually made this car a week before. Another cool looking truck. This one. So cut down 34 grill on that, if you notice. Toyota 86 Scion FRS. Another Scion FRS, and then a Subaru, and then another Toyota 86 BRZ, and another one. Of course, the same car, co-developed between Toyota and Subaru. Got some more down here as well. They're a great little car. You know, they don't have a ton of power, though this one does. Look at that little supercharger on the top, which is really cool. Probably one of the best chassis that's ever been built, and they look good too. Wide body kit on this one. Great car. I really love the fact they were the first 4-cylinder car for a long time that they had really nice design cues on, in my opinion, of course. Nice cold air intake and a blower on that one. Nice looking, I think that's an R34 going past us there. Very cool. Great car, great engine. Mazda RB26, which is a great motor. There's that Cadillac again. Volkswagen. Little Ford ST, a Volkswagen bus there. Audi M5, interesting colour. It's probably an expensive paint job because it's a obviously multi-layer, different coloured flock in it. Mercedes, Mustang 396, and that Chevy there, 370Z. Some BMWs, Infiniti, GTI R, actually, yeah, Golf R, great car. Another little Subaru. Then a few more BMWs as we roll down through here. Look at that through there. Just going back up the other side, we've got some more BMWs, an R35 over there. Tough sounding Camaro there. Equally tough sounding AMG. It's got a really nice exhaust note to it. Here's that cute little TR6 we talked about before. Have a great day. Challenger. And then a couple of Teslas over there. One of them's like stealthed out in a black finish, which looks good. Another Tesla there. You know, they're starting to get a cult following, and that's cool. At least it's keeping the car culture alive. Now, here's 3 cars which actually really can be overlooked. They are the Kia Stingers, and they actually both mechanically capable, well built, and there's a lot of aftermarket parts for them now. As you can see, look at this carbon fibre hood. Nice wheels on this one too. They have got a really nice engine. There's all drive version available, the twin turbo 6-cylinder. They really are a new standard of car for Kia. They look good, they go well, and they are a sort of challenging the mindset for a lot of people, because you know, Kia didn't used to have the reputation that it deserves. Now these cars are changing that for a lot of people. Mini, and then a Mustang, BMW, NSX, and another BMW up there. Look at this little 500 coming down here. Okay, 2 of my favourite regulars at the show, Jim and Jerry. Jim actually works for Bridgestone and also Firestone. These guys are great, look after us. They've got a really good shop that's up just off of El Toro, no, Lake Forest, isn't it, the shop?
Yeah.
Great shop, do great jobs, and really take care of your wheels. No worries, great Corvette, he's just got this thing back on the road. And Jerry is such a great dog as well. Volkswagen thing, and then next to it, this is all sorts of cool. So, Defender, but check out what's under the hood. So let's tell you what's going on over here. This is an LS transplant. I can't tell you what LS motor it is by looking at it, because there's so many different variants. I'm guessing most likely an LS3, because that tends to be the most common these days, but I can't really tell. What's interesting is they put a Holley EFI intake manifold on it, which it looks super cool. Little bit of a tip though. And unless you're running forced induction, they actually steal all your low end torque and don't give you a lot more top end. So they're actually not a bad intake manifold if you're running boost. Maybe that's what they're planning on stage 2 with this thing, because it's just got a cold air intake there at the moment. Nicely fabricated. They look tough though, don't they? Holley fuel rails, I fitted some of those to James's car the other day as well. They look really, really good. LS3 throttle body that's been painted black. Willwood brakes, very nice looking thing. Let's look at the interior. Got some beautiful looking seats in it. That's diamond stitch in there. Really nicely done. This is really tastefully done. So it's Himalaya, so that's obviously an aftermarket company doing this. Method wheels, that's what I'm going to be running on my new truck. That is a cool looking thing. Each their own, but if you go with the choice between a G-Wagon and this, I would take this all day, every day. I think this thing's very cool. Out in front of Rockwell's, look at this beautiful little Morris Minor 1000 Woody. Great little car. Corvette, another Corvette, isn't that pretty? And then one of our regulars sitting up here, this Invicta. Okay, let's do some motorcycles now. Really pretty looking Aprilia there, great colour scheme. Suzuki, you're welcome. Kawasaki over there. What do we got over here? Yamaha by the look. Ninja. Classic looking Kawasaki here, isn't that great? Old 500. Harley, just shows how the industrial design has changed over the years, rolling through. Another Harley there. Indian. Now this motorcycle, Tom who helps us with the volunteers, this is a 101, this thing. It's a Arlen Ness, and it's like literally 101. There's so many details on this thing. When you look at it, the way they've knurled the air fins on the head, so many little details. This is really, really cool. Obviously this is a few years old, but beautiful condition, and every bit as custom as any street machine or hot rod you'd ever see. So very cool. Rolling around, more through here. Harley over there, another Harley there. I'm not sure what it was I was just looking at then. That was a Yamaha actually. And then rolling through more. Really nice there, Kawasaki. Yamaha down here. Ninjas, Ducati Scrambler. So many Kawasaki there. Little Vespa-ish motorcycle there. Harley there. Another Ducati Scrambler there. One of the new Indians. Really nice looking motorcycle. Love the stance. It reminds me a little bit of the Triumph Bobber. Suzuki. It's my favourite bike. The Triumph Bobber. Another Suzuki there. Yamaha Triumph. And Chop with a lot of custom work. A little Vespa over there. And then Tom, who's our volunteer, helps us out his beautiful R1200. Beautiful motorcycle. So that's it for another week of South OC Cars and Coffee. What an amazing turnout today. Everybody well behaved so far. I really appreciate that. Big thank you to everyone for trying to come in quieter, and those people with noisy cars using that entrance by Chick-fil-A really helps us. Please make sure to exit by Chick-fil-A and turn right. Don't turn left, go past all those houses and make all that noise. It really, really will help. A big thank you, of course, to our volunteers. We could not do this without you. Our sponsors, Next Level Detail and Maguire's. And of course, big thank you to Outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. To Ruby's, to Rockwell's, to Starbucks for the coffee and the donuts. Great support. Thank you so much. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.